Welcome back, Gooner Gamings, or Gooner Gamers. Now, today we're going to get over the gorgeous VF Commodore and what it is, what it was, and what it is now, and just it in itself. Now, before we start, I want to quickly talk about what I'm doing with this channel, what the videos are going to be, and what will happen. Now, I'll probably timestamp some times that I actually get into the video. I'll probably do that, so you guys aren't going to be annoyed by me, because I barely think anyone of you would want to talk, will listen to me talk. Alright, let's get into it. Right, now, posts might not be as consistent as I want them to be. I'm hoping to be able to post at least every 2 days or so. Maybe I'll get one video out a day, maybe I'll get no videos out a day, or 5 even in a day. Now, I am running 8 different accounts on TikTok and YouTube, so I don't know how consistent I'm going to be able to be. Now, I'm sorry, my brain just freezed, I don't know what. Anyways, so, now before we get into this video, I just want to say, I'd love to, for some feedback. I'd love some feedback. That'd be great. I don't care for likes, I don't care for subscribers, as much as I do. I want feedback. Comment below, tips on editing, on just recording videos, thumbnails, whatever. Just give advice. I'm new to this. Alright, so I just want to know how, why not, So, anyways, I'm not going to hold you for any longer. Let's get into the video. Alright, now, starting off is, what is Holden and what did it succumb to? Now, Holden is one of the most iconic Australian brands ever in Australia. It was an Australian built brand. Wasn't Australian owned brand, I don't reckon. It was owned by GM, who then cut the lines of it in 2018 or 2017. Then I'm pretty sure it was bought by an Asian company back in like 19 or late 18. And then they made the ZB Commodore, which was basically a Vauxhall. I'm not sure what Vauxhall, but it was a Vauxhall. Or was it a Carlton? No, not Vauxhall Carlton. The Opel. Vauxhall Opel. No. Yeah. Was it? It may have been a Buick. I think it was a Buick. Okay, we've landed on Buick. For all we know, it could be all those combined. Let's be honest. Now, anyway, let's get into the car itself. Now, this is the VF Commodore Series 2. They made quite a fair bit of these. Now, the VF is very, very sentimental to me, since my mum has, well, now my dad has it, a VF Series 1 Lightning, which is a very rare VF, but not cared about in the car community. Let's be honest, the VFs aren't really the preferred car to go to, but I love them, and they're just beautiful. The design of them, the way it comes together is so beautiful looking. You can just look at it and just be amazed by looking at it and being in the presence of it. Its lines, its sharp edges, the way it's so smooth. And for the VE being probably one of the ugliest Commodores, in my opinion, it was way better. It had a beautiful interior. It had, my god, it had so many features. They made around a couple hundred trims. of just variants of this car. You could get a black series, which is what this is, which has blacked out trims, blacked out, I don't know if it came with the blacked out wheels. I think it came with just your regular chrome wheels or whatever. Blacked out mirrors, blacked out fog lights, and it was a really nice trim. It was your entry level to the premium trim. Although it was the V6, they still went like the clappers, and they're good motor. They have a good motor in them. And then let's move on to the SS. The entry level SS was basically your base model SV6. You just had that nicer SS engine in it, which pushed quite a fair bit of power. And then you'd move on to the SSV, which was the SS but looked more on it. It had hood vents. It had I think it had these wheels. I'm pretty sure that it had those wheels. It had an extra few colours. Had a bright orange and a bright green. Very different from this green. It was more of a bright and very noticeable green. And then you had the SSV red line. Now I'm not exactly sure what the red line had from the others. I think it came with like a few stripes. I really honestly didn't know what the red line had, other than the name. Didn't have anything really going good for it. You know, it had the stitches, had the badge on it, but I'm not actually too sure what it had. And then you had the SSV Motorsport, which is one that I definitely love. It had the stripes going along it, which then said Motorsport at the end. It had, you could option 2 stripes coming from down here, which both said Motorsport on it. And then I think you could option like another one from here, like the whole one. And then you could option another stripe here. And then let's go into the downfall of the VF Commodore. Now this one is the off sale, well they're all off sales, but it was the one before the updated VF Commodore, the wagon. And now let's get into it. The downfall of the VF Commodore is really sad. You can look it up online. There's a big crisis going on about them, of all of them being stolen, and it is very sad. Really sad. Now, how thieves are doing this is that getting the rare models such as the HSVs, the Senators, the Clubbies. I seen a green Senator that was stolen. I didn't see it, just seen online. And the way they're doing it is really smart. They'll buy this $100 item from eBay, and they'll wedge out this piece in the inner wheel well on the other side, so this side, and right it is in there is these wires that connect to the battery that connect to the horn, and it cuts off the horn. Such a stupid place to put it if you want to cut off the horn, and that'll cut off the horn, which will cut off the alarm. Don't know how that works, but it does it. And then that means they can use their special device to get into the car and turn it on and get away with the car. And then what they're doing is they're selling parts from that car online for quite a fair bit of money. And I seen a Craig Lowndes, that was the video online of it getting its stripes scraping off it. And it's just really sad. Really sad. Now, if you've gotten this far into the video, I'd say a very big thank you to you. I'm just getting out started with these videos, and there's definitely going to be a lot more to come. Now, I'm going to end the video here. If you guys would like to see more of these videos, I'd love for you to comment and, just tell me why you like the videos and what needs to be improved, what you'd like to see. Now, I'm mainly going to stick to Greenville content, for a while now. And then I might move on to some other games. If you have any suggestions, I'm willing to take them. And, yeah, so that'll do it for now. If you like the videos, comment. I honestly don't care about likes or subscribers. I just like to know what you guys reckon. Now, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. See ya, Gooner Gaming.